So Alan Nascimento is out of another fight. Seems like this guy really has a problem with pulling out of fights. We see him out of a lot of fights. No clue what the reasoning is for this pull out against Sumaderji, but luckily Sumaderji does have another fight booked. Sumaderji will be fighting Tim Elliott, according to the Patrick McCrory's tweet. Uh, Patrick is friends with with Tim Elliott. I see him tweet about him a lot. He loves Tim Elliott. They have a they definitely have. He's interviewed him a few times. I don't think he'd be making this up. So I'm sure this is like a legit source. And also somebody else in the comments, who's also a pretty trusted source, has said it as well. So I'm pretty certain this fight's going to happen. And Tim Elliott's teased it on his Twitter as well. So it looks like it will be Tim Elliott versus Sumaderji. So this fight, I think this is not a good matchup for Sumaderji. Uh, I never really seen the hype in him. Like really, like he beat Malcolm Gordon. He chinned Malcolm Gordon. Welcome to the club. And then he beat Zarakush Adsachev. It's like also welcome to the club. He's lost to Tyson Nam, lost to Odie Osborne. He just, he's very chinny and he loses quite a lot. And Sumaderji couldn't even finish him. Everybody else just brutally KO'd him, so that's also not a good look. But anyway, getting on to the point, I'm gonna go with Tim Elliott here. I think, you know, if Matt Schnell can sort of outdog you, Tim Elliott, I feel like is a better dog. Like he fights even more aggressively. He's more gritty than Matt Schnell. He's not chinny like Matt Schnell. Like one thing you'll notice about Tim Elliott is he's got a pretty decent chin. You know, like I don't think he's been KO'd before. There's some fights that don't have how they went, and it does say on his record he has one loss via TKO, and that was early in his career. That was probably when he was a bantamweight or something like that. So he's got a really good chin as a flyweight. Very good fighter for this weight class. Very gritty. He's gonna always make it a dogfight, and I feel like Sumaderji, we've seen he sort of breaks if he just can't get the finish. I mean, I know obviously he did drop and fucking almost kill Matt Schnell like 10 times in their fight, but Matt Schnell has like no chin. The fact that he was surviving all that was like just insane to see, but he doesn't really have a great chin. I guess his recovery's good because he didn't get like fucking completely KO'd. But I sort of just think Tim Elliott's going to come in here and outdog him. Like, if he's going to make this a dirty fight. Uh, he's not going to go away. He's going to be in his face. He's going to pressure Sumaderji here. I could see him hurting him on the feet after just pressuring and pressuring. Like, the pressure is really going to be key to victory here for Tim Elliott. Maybe Sumaderji can crack him, but even if he cracks him a few times, I can see Tim Elliott just not going away, which will make it easier for him to break Sumaderji. He's going to be thinking in his head, like, what the fuck do I have to throw at this guy to get him out of there? And Sumaderji, he's going to keep trying to get that finish, and the more he can't get that finish, the more he's going to grit down and gas out trying to finish him. He's going to try and really get him out of there. He's going to get Tim Elliott hurt maybe. He's going to really throw his hardest shots, go real crazy looking for the finish, and Tim Elliott is going to somehow survive because Tim Elliott, that's something Tim Elliott does. He's gritty. I can see him landing them knees. I can see him going to the body here, just slowing down Sumaderji, and then eventually breaking him against the fence, maybe a TKO, maybe into a submission. Sumaderji's not being finished by TKO. Once he gasses out and he breaks a little bit, I could see him getting subbed in a compromised position here by Tim Elliott. So I'm going to take Tim Elliott to get this one done by submission. It just seems like the most likely outcome in my opinion. I get it is short notice, but there is a bit of a difference preparing for Alan Nascimento and preparing for Tim Elliott. Completely different. Nascimento is really good. He's a big flyweight, but Tim Elliott's just like a gritty doggy. Oh God, doggy. Ew. But he is like he's a dog. He's a dog in there. He's got that dog in him. That's like pretty much his fight style is just gritting down. And he looked pretty decent against Makayev before he got finished. On two of the judges' scorecards, he was up 2 rounds in that fight against Makayev. And like I say, the guy's just a dog. He really is, and he'll cheat. That's another thing. Tim Elliott will cheat. Sumaderji might be about to chin him, and then fucking Tim Elliott will be fighting with trailer park rules. He'll fucking kick him in the nuts, gouge his eyes. He doesn't care about losing a point. He'll just he's crazy. Tim Elliott is fucking crazy. He'll grab at the gloves if he's close to a finish. He'll try anything he can do to survive if he's in a finishing sequence. So I like Tim Elliott to get this one done. But anyway, I thought I'd just do this as a quick breakdown. I said that if any fights got pulled and they added a new fight to this card, I would make a video on it. So here's just my video breaking down Tim Elliott versus Sumaderji. So if you like this video, let me know your thoughts on how this fight's going. Let me know who you got winning. Do you think this fight's better than the Alan Nascimento versus Sumaderji fight? And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe, put on them notifications, share this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. But yeah, honestly, I think this fight might even be better than Alan Nascimento. This fight's got like dogfight written all over it. Especially how we've seen Sumaderji versus Matt Schnell go. So I can sort of see a similar scenario here, except Tim Elliott's not as chinny as Matt Schnell. Well, he's not even chinny. He's never been KO'd. Maybe TKO'd. But yeah, he's much more durable than Matt Schnell. But he's getting older, so I guess we'll see. But anyway, I'm going with Tim Elliott. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.